Now to the technology we use, how we get the information we need to give you the most accurate forecast when severe weather is literally threatening everything we have. Let's start with Doppler radar. You hear about it a lot during severe weather coverage. We're lucky to have one right here in the Quad Cities at the local National Weather Service office on the north side of town. Now, these have been around for a few decades now. They're often being upgraded. The most important thing to know is they not only tell us where the rain is or the snow in the winter, they also show us how the air is moving inside of thunderstorms. This allows us to see that rotation that can be indicative of a tornado or what could turn into a tornado any moment. Now, these radars are very expensive. They run well into the millions of dollars, and you can imagine the energy and maintenance bills. They're not cheap either. The beam puts out about 750,000 watts of energy. Now, the radar emits this energy starting at a tilt of just a half a degree up above the ground. Then it also shows what's going on at higher tilts too. Now, we put all of this information together, and it allows us to know what's happening not only near the ground, but also several miles up into a thunderstorm. All of this is constantly updating. We're always evaluating the new data as it comes in. Now, weather balloons also come in very handy when it comes to predicting severe weather outbreaks. We launch 2 of these each day from the National Weather Service office here in the Quad Cities. This happens at a lot of, but not all, National Weather Service offices in the country. They give us great temperature, wind, and pressure measurements from the ground to way up. We're talking miles up above the ground. If there's a day that we think the potential is there for a significant severe weather outbreak, well, then the National Weather Service might even launch a 3rd one that afternoon to give us a little bit of extra info. We also rely on a great satellite program, the GOES satellites, and that stands for Geostationary Operational Environmental Satellite. Now, these things, they run in the billions of dollars, but they're well worth the money. They help us predict storms days in advance, and they come in handy for lightning detection right when severe weather is happening. Now, these satellites, believe it or not, they're about 20,000 miles above the Earth. You can think of them as a nice camera, like a really, really nice and expensive camera that is constantly sending us pictures of the cloud formations and everything else here on the ground.